Hello everyone, you're welcome to this another amazing edition of our interview. Today we have with us special guest, the name of Panda. This is sir.
Good evening.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And of course, I always have with me my co-host, Nina. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Alright. Okay, as you know, guys, all we do here is to give the opportunities of talents, the upcoming ones, those that are already in the industry, to bridge that gap between those who are still far behind and those that are already far ahead, so that we can all navigate in this space of entertainment together. And for this, we'll be having this session today is all about getting to know more about Panda, what he does, and we start off with music. But most importantly, we'll start by asking you, why the name Panda? Why the name Panda, sir?
Yeah, Panda, the name Panda came from, it's not the name I'm not the one that chose the name. I like the name. So
Okay.
they were just calling me that Panda from around 2016. I think 2016 when I was in the boarding school.
Yes.
So that name came when this song by designer Panda came out. Yes, and I was in boarding school, so now it's just a boarding school environment. And when that song came out, I was like,
You love it like crazy.
yeah, I love the song because of that. So
Um,
anytime that they played the song, I was the one always like
you always like you took it as your own.
exactly.
You just let us call.
So not like that, not actually like that. So while we're in school, so anytime that they call me, yes, I'll just say legacy because that song was legacy Panda. It was like legacy of this one.
Yes, yes.
So when they call me, like they would call me, there was one name that they used to call me, or they call me my actual name that time.
Yes.
Then I'll answer, say, yo.
Legacy.
So then there was one of my BB there in he was in on 5, and then they were like say that anytime that they call this boy, he's always making legacy. Yeah. And it was from that song that legacy Panda. So everybody just say Panda. I'll just make like that.
Yeah,
And then that's how the name, as from that day, they just started calling me. They just went directly to start calling me Panda,
Panda.
Panda, Panda.
And decided to adopt.
Yeah, just
the name
that's
to
just how I
artist.
started. Yeah.
Very
Amazing,
interesting.
man, amazing. I love the idea of it. So it's about the community giving you a name and you accepting it because you want to be part of it.
Yeah.
So before we going further, let's know a little bit more about you. Panda, who are you? What do you do?
Mm, my name.
Yes.
Okay, my name is Fontana Jefferson Ogre.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Northwesterner from Motivation. For now, I'm still a student.
Okay.
So I was supposed to be out of school, but I'm still a student. And my final year. And basically that was it.
What type of music do you do?
Okay, what type of music do I do? I do. I'm based on because my culture, the culture we listen to, the culture that we use is basically Afrobeat.
Okay.
So you can just say Afrobeat no matter what you do, just call it Afrobeat. In that sense, not
Okay.
like Bole and yes, in the sense of Afrobeat,
Okay.
whether fusion, contemporary, just Afrobeat.
Wow. Amazing. We'll have the opportunity to listen to some song or you do or something today. Definitely.
So Panda, how did the music journey start for you? How did it start? Was it something inborn, or when growing did you see yourself as someone who will sing and do?
When I was growing, no, when I was growing,
Yeah.
passion was football. It was football.
Oh,
What happened? What changed?
Um, mm, I started doing science. I was doing science, but let's just go to how I got into
how
the
it all
music.
started? Yeah.
So the music, before around 2014, 15, yeah, there was a time. There was a time when, like, holidays where all the cousins come to your house.
Yes.
Yeah, and around that time, there was this remix song, this Dana Sauce.
Danga
Really?
sauce.
Yeah.
Danga sauce. You don't don't know.
So it was that was
I
not my
know.
inspiration, but that song like it was anytime they played on TV. One of my cousins who grew up here in Boya, when he came, anytime they played that song, he would vibe to it, and all of us just started vibing to the song. Then he was like, "Oh, let's we'll do music."
Yeah.
So so one
Wait,
time
at
then
what level it was? What level is this one? The secondary school,
yeah, I was secondary
secondary
school.
school. Okay.
Then that time I was in the day school. So
Okay.
that time we just wrote one music in the house. It was just fun. Oh. It was not like had it in mind.
Yeah.
It was just fun. Then where actually the music really took part of me, like I really started it like kick. It was after that again in 2016 when I was in the boarding school, and then I had this classmate. He was a francophone, so he could not really spell like write
So
down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
only write well in English.
even in French.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was like, he called me one day and I sat beside him. He told me that he wants to be singing. Let me write the lyrics for him.
Yeah.
And he was singing and I was writing. I was looking at it. Then since I used to listen to music and then see the way they always like write lyrics. And
Yeah.
I was writing. I was just trying to follow the way. Then he was looking at it. He said, "I know I'm not writing very well. I should just write as if I'm writing in the book."
In
Like,
grade
then
school.
he'll finish and read it. So the thing is not really move with me, and I felt like challenge. Let me challenge him to show him that this is how I'm doing music.
Okay.
Yeah. So after that, I started writing music. I would also go and sit write my own music. But that time was not even passion. There was no
Yeah.
passion there. I'll sit and write my own music. Then later, I just started doing it one time when I'm in class and bored. I sit and write music. Then there was another time in Form 5, I had one biggie. Yeah, that one it was my biggie in school. Then he had music. He played music in the studio. He went and recorded music in the studio. He came and played it and listened to the sound. It motivated me like, oh, so I can really do this thing and go start playing music in the studio. Then from there, I went to youth camp, to church youth camp.
Okay.
So after that youth camp, I wanted to write music. So I started focusing on writing Christian music because I was from the youth camp. And around that time, my parents left Presbyterian church and went to this Pentecostal church because the pastor left Presbyterian church and then created his own.
Okay, they just follow.
So they just followed him. So everybody wanted to catch fire. So, so that's how I started writing Christian music, and then it was building in me. But it was not how I envisioned it because the Christian music I was writing that time was just because of just a pressure. Everybody want to follow.
Yeah.
So from there, since from that time, I've been writing music, and it was no more just me going to sit down and write, because at first I used to just go and sit down and write music.
Wow.
I'm not doing anything.
So
Let me go and sit down.
when is that time where you actually dive into it that okay, you want to do it as a profession?
As a profession, like I said, what I wanted to do before was football.
Yes.
So what I'm doing now is science. So you see that I've always been artistic. Like somebody, I want to do something that is art. It's actually art,
Yeah.
Okay.
not like science
Science.
based.
Normal
So even before I loved music to a core, you understand? I wanted to also do something like movie. That's what I really wanted to follow in school when I was when you're from 2 then from 3 where they separate people arts
Arts
science.
and science.
Yeah, what I actually wanted to follow was arts because I wanted to do something related with movie production and entertainment.
Yes.
The culture here.
Society,
When you have that time I was brilliant. When you're brilliant, they say, "Oh no, people that take first go to do science." So that's how I also started doing science. But then when I started doing music around that time, it was also around that time when I met these people and I started writing music. It was also artistic, so I just loved it from there. And then I said that let me grow. So I started writing until it became a part of me.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
So where have you kept all these collections of songs that you've been writing ever since?
I believe he has his locker.
No,
You
sell them?
There's no locker.
Or you just
There's
go
no
down through the papers?
Yeah, I used to write music on paper. So I would write. But those times I've moved on. There are some songs there that, let me just say, they were my foundation.
Okay.
Yeah, they were like my ABCs of
Yeah,
writing
yeah.
music.
Now
Yeah,
it's much more mature. That was
yeah,
some
the kind of
now.
music. So I cannot say that there are some songs there that when I go and
Check
try
it
to,
again.
yes, you
It moves
understand.
you again.
Because
Yeah,
now
like
like
of
this,
course that.
now like this, I don't do music. I don't the music I make is not on. I saw one question. The question that is sent to me, creative process.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so my creative process is no longer going to sit down to write music.
Right.
Yeah. It's more of me making melody. Like the melody is in my mind now. I
Okay.
just it's not more of writing it. So when I'm making the melody, I attached what I feel to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
that's
the
the message,
so,
the feeling, so you share with others.
so the music that I used to write those time, there are some papers that when in my house where we live in Veranda, if you go to my cupboard, there's a back there. So you may still find some of those songs there. There are some songs that when I go there, I'll be like, so I could write good music like this. So there are some music that because I started writing music in the house to a level that my brothers those when they are walking in the house now, they mostly sing the what they are listening because every day when I write, my brother go and look, so what have you written today? So most of the time they were the ones singing the music.
That's your number one
We're
fan.
number one
Exactly.
fan.
They were,
imitate
sometimes I'll
someone.
be now like this, and then my little brother will be like, "Do you remember this song?" He will sing the song. I'll be like, "Yeah." He said this song, this particular song, he was doing this song.
yeah.
Not-
You
yeah,
blow with this song.
yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah, I
so
get it.
I don't even know where some of the songs are, but some are there. But most of my songs are I save them on my phone.
Okay.
Like the
Okay.
melodies I played in my head.
Wonderful. Now we're talking to you starting as a starter. What are some of the challenges that you face, and how did you overcome them?
Mhm. So the first challenge, like I said, was the writing music.
Okay.
So when I started writing music now,
Yeah.
when you if I'm somewhere because that time I started writing music in secondary school.
Yeah.
There was no phone. There was nothing like phone. Nobody
Back
gave
then,
us
back
phone.
then, you never had the right to have
Yes.
a phone.
So when I write the music, or when I have a melody, like when I'm sitting somewhere and I'm bored,
Mhm.
mostly I'm in the house, so I'll go and write the music on the paper. I have to cram that music the whole day. Then the next day, I just keep cramming till the melody
Stick
stop.
in your mind,
Yes. Then now from there, or when I write it, I'll go and tell my brother that remember this melody is going like this. He will remember it. If I forget, I'll go and ask him that.
How was
He
it?
also trouble to remember. So that time the music I used to write, many are forgotten because when I come and jot something down, they call me to come and work 2 minutes, they are forgotten because it's a fresh melody. So that was a big challenge for
That's
me
why
that time.
it's important to have your record so that
Yes.
when you do, you can come and play it back. You get it up. So, all right, you can.
So that's how I moved now. When I had this, it is my work in what I create.
Mhm.
And sometimes I can come and create it, then listen and then modify it.
Yeah.
So that time there was no modification. Anything that I write, it just continue like that.
Yeah.
Then creative process too. Another challenge that I faced is the fact that parents have gone to, yeah, everybody is Pentecostal.
Yeah.
So the kind of
Actually
music that
support
I
the
started,
music.
the kind of music that I started visioning to do.
Don't match with their values.
Yeah.
More with their expectations.
In fact, you're already a science student. There's nothing like you can tell your mother that or tell your father that you want to do this. There was one time that I stood up, I was like, let me just brace up and tell them that, oh, I'm doing music. And that time I was even still writing gospel music. So I was like, I woke up to my father and told him that I want to do music. He just looked at me. They asked me that I should sing one of the music that I'm writing.
Correct man. That is a correct man. No,
I stood and sang. So he asked me that was the even though it was still Christian music, he asked me that was the meaning of the song. So there was no encouragement there.
Yeah, he was.
So-
It's like he was asking to kill it down.
To even
Mhm.
doubt what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
So
doing.
most of the time, as the passion was there, if I wanted to give up, I would have given up since because you are now doing music in hiding. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yes,
If I meet a friend that has a studio and I have to close school and go there, cannot tell your mother that
Yeah,
you
you
come back
just
late.
snitch.
Like, yes,
Exactly.
where have you been? Man, cannot say that in this. So sometimes, and my father is wild, so you cannot, I cannot do some of that kind of things. So it's just hard blending with friends until I came to the university. That's when I even recorded my first song.
Oh,
So that's most of the challenges. And with that kind of challenge, you hardly have funds to
exactly.
actually create music now.
Yes.
So you all
Definitely.
most of the time I'm only writing music. And me, I'm somebody that I believe the way I vision my music, I believe in more of composing my own things rather than
People don't write and sing.
not
And
like
you write
freestyle,
yourself.
like mostly
Okay,
freestyle.
okay.
Yeah, I don't base myself because I cannot have my own signature and style if I freestyle. Because everything, if you are freestyling, there's a beat, and
Yeah.
that beat is somebody's signature. So you are only like maybe passing a message on top. There's no actual style. That's why I told you that if I cannot start doing my own style, I don't even have the funds to even do normal music.
But what is the style that you envision of doing? There's Mole, there's Afrobeat. What's your own particular style?
That's why I say it's Afrobeat. It will just normally,
It will fall into
yeah, if
Afrobeat.
somebody listens to it now, you normally put it on the Afrobeat.
But how do you classify it?
Just should say Afrobeat. The,
Okay.
the kind of the kind of sound that I want to make, the kind of sound that I'm making
Yes.
or writing now is it has spiritual. It's like spiritual,
Okay.
then African based. When
Yeah.
you if they ask you that if you say an African kind of music, you will not
Yes.
say Afrobeat and Bole. You
Yeah.
mostly go to that shakers. Just
You mean
that
able to see?
not because see, yeah,
Those
yes,
Oh,
old
okay,
African,
okay.
yes.
like the style of Mr. Leo now. All those
Yes,
things.
but you understand, you get that that kind of then horror vibe. That
Yes, yes.
that when you are watching those Nigerian movies you used to watch, and then when it comes to horror,
I
that
understand.
You
yeah,
have the
that
intention of scaring people?
no, it's not like that. It's
No,
a blend.
you
I'm
want
trying to
bring that
blend it.
African
You can
style, originality.
what I'm explaining you how I have the vision of that.
Okay.
So it's a blend. I can write a love song on top,
Alright.
whatever message I feel like pass, but there's the kind of music that I want to do. So it's spiritual, then it's almost orchestral because of the horror part. I like to have chants inside, but it's mostly let me just say if you listen to Rema,
Yeah.
if you
Yes.
listen to Rema, Soundgasm, and Charm, he tries to do something like that on top.
Yes.
Because if you listen to it, you feel
And
like
Charm is beautiful.
you feel like that kind of horror vibe on top.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's beautiful music. It's not like it's horror.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
I get
yeah,
what you're trying to
it's
say.
almost a horror, just the African touch that
Mhm.
makes it unique.
Voila.
Beautiful, yes.
Yeah, so you're trying. I'm just trying to, but all those things is melody in my head. Oh. So I cannot want to do that kind of music and then I'll go on YouTube to find beats or somewhere online to
Yes,
look for
yes.
beat and
You
see
will
that
not
kind of yeah.
Okay.
So now like this, the kind of music that I'm doing is just pure normal African music, pop or whatever. So when I play a beat, I just freestyle because I feel something. But the kind of music that I want to do, that's it.
Oh, interesting.
So, yes, no.
Okay, I was wanting to ask, apart from you just feeling as to do music or wanting to do music, is there any particular push to it? Do you want to use it to transfer a particular message or how you're feeling, or I don't know, how does it help humanity, or it's just for your fun? The reason.
Mm, my music help humanity and all that. There's no particular help humanity there.
Just to make people feel good.
It's just music. You understand? Like the music industry is big,
No.
and then there is Cameroon music. So I can only say that there was a point in time where I felt like I have to discover myself in music. You understand? So that
Okay.
when people listen to me, and then if my music, because I'm so confident in the kind of music that if I start doing that kind of music and I do it consistently, you understand? Not inconsistently,
Yeah,
consistent with the kind of
yeah.
music that I do, it will help shape the industry. It's like I want to, because me for now, I don't see an industry in Cameroon from where I stand.
Yeah.
Yes, from the way I vision my music and from the path I want to take, I don't see a like an industry in Cameroon. So I want to build this. I want to use my music to build
Build
an
an
industry. Yeah, like I want to pave a way for some people that will follow after me. You understand?
Interesting.
Yeah. So there's just the way that I feel that my music will help a particular set of people.
How do you think people will take him? Not people. How do you think Cameroonians will take him? Because your other brothers are there. There's Kosi, there's Asco. I mean, all those big people. But we cannot really say that they are going a milestone so far. So how do you bring in something very different? It's nothing close to Mole, it's nothing close to the normal piano that we normally vibe to. How do you think they'll take your genre?
Nigeria,
Or you're just so confident in it that you feel like
In other
okay,
words, do you think Cameroonians are ready for
exactly. Thank you.
hmm, first of all,
Yeah.
let me clarify something. Like when we're talking earlier,
Okay.
yes, I told you that my music is not for Cameroonians.
Hectic.
You
Okay.
understand?
What do you mean?
My music is not for Cameroonians. My music is not for Nigerians. My music is not for a nationality. You understand?
Okay.
It's not based on nationality. It's based on people. Like anybody. Like if I sing today, if Cameroonians enjoy the song, they will enjoy the song. I can sing here. I can sing the music here, and then the music cross to Russia, and then there's Russians that are enjoying it.
Yeah.
That's already the people that will listen to my music. Yeah, they'll say I'm from Cameroonian. I'm a Cameroonian. I'm from Cameroon. But that's the people that enjoy my music. So they will feel my music there and I'll sell there. If it's to make money, I'll make money there. You understand? I'll go there. But Cameroon, whether Cameroon is ready for it or not, it's a creative process. It will sometimes it takes a little bit to grow on them. You
Okay.
understand? Like even the Nigerian music that you listen to now, there was a time they don't really consume because everybody was consuming to the Jay-Z's, Beyonce,
Exactly.
and Tupac.
Yes.
So when their own music started, it was small, it's going small. Then it, it's opening door for people that will come. I cannot say that I want people, Cameroonians, to enjoy my sound if I'm alone. They cannot enjoy my sound if I'm alone. So if I'm coming, I have to come with people. So it's time. It's a little like they will have to take a little bit of time. I don't know. I can still come and remain underground for 10 years. I can still come and then just this year or next year I'm big. You understand?
Exactly.
So it depends on who will listen to my music.
So if I understand you well, things that you're just putting a product out there, and whosoever thinks that is in line with what he or she wants should consume. But you are not targeting a particular market for your product.
Exactly. Like I'm not capitalizing on the fact that Cameroonians have to listen to my music. Because if I am putting that Cameroonians should I'm making music for Cameroonians, I'll not do the type of music that I'm going to do.
Won't you feel like betrayed? Your brothers themselves are not consuming what you're producing.
No, no, I don't feel that way.
Okay.
Because like I said, I've shaped my music. You understand? I know Makosa, I know Bikosi. There's like what I like. If you see people like Burna Boy when they create music, when they are sampling,
Panda Boy's instance, you
Very
you understand?
unique.
When if you go to listen to Burna Boy's old music, it's something that people have been doing. He was blending the beats that he had. He would sing Jamaican and something. But now you see he takes time because he's in the creative process. He's like he has the time and the finance to sit down and work on his art that he has dreamt of. You
Yeah.
understand? So there's I cannot say everything now. I'm not a prophet to unfold how it will happen now.
Yeah.
But it's something that I will create. I can create something now and bam, everybody in
Makes you
Cameroon start enjoying it.
Mhm.
Nobody know the type of music that Shali Pop is making. It was not like anybody knew that sound would
that
go.
will make something.
Exactly.
You
And
understand?
now I understand you know the things that from what I understand you have passion, you have a feeling, you have a genre of music you want to put out there. You're singing because that's how you feel about it.
Yeah.
So even now, whosoever that feels the same way with you, vibe on it.
Yeah, we should
But if they don't feel it, then it's okay. Everybody must not continue to do that. The right people continue.
the right people can- the right but now to market my music I have to start marketing Cameroon because I
Exactly.
cannot say that since I don't know who in this like Libianca, you don't know if it was the UK people that will listen to our music or that it's just how it is. I'm
Exactly.
just that's my art. I'm from Cameroon. I'll put my art out there. You will go to the people that enjoy it. Like Rema's Calm Down, the people in India enjoy it. He was not
They are
making it.
enjoying
Yes,
crazy.
he was not making it because he wants to.
That he was not targeting them.
He was not targeting India. He was just doing his art, and then he got to India. He got massive. He got to places and got massive. There. That's how I want to do my art. I don't want to do my art that I'm doing art for Cameroonian. No, I'll derail from what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Because if I'm doing art for Cameroonian people, or let me say a particular nationality, I want to do music like Nigerians, I want to do Afrobeat Niger, or Cameroon, I want to do Cameroonian own type of Afrobeat. You understand? I will start getting affected by what people say. You want to do music for Cameroon and you're doing like this. Oh, it's
Exactly.
Bole. Oh, it's you're not adding Makosa inside. You're not adding Bukisi inside.
Yeah.
And from there, I'll start changing. I'll say, okay, Cameroonian people want to listen. Forgetting that if you remove Cameroon from the world, they still the world. You understand? They
But
still
now is the world without Cameroon.
yes. they still like if you take away Cameroon from people and you still drop your music, there will still be somebody out there that will listen to it.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
understand? So
But now let's dive now into back to our community. Then we have a young man out there that is aspiring to go into music. You know, close to 1/3 of Ghanaian population are singing. They love me one way or the other. So, if for you that want to go into the industry, kind of based on your experience that you have, what do you advise them to work on first, and how will you advise you to pave his way to get to your level?
okay, let me just give a simple advice because I don't yet know my level.
Okay.
When it comes to level, I don't have a song online, so I cannot say I have a level that I'm advising some all of us now. So far as I don't have a song online, if you are still starting to write music now, you're still on the same level. So all of us are. You understand? I can only say I've been writing music for a period that I can listen to somebody who just started and tell him that do like this. But for somebody who just somebody who is out there, whether you have one song outside and you're still underground or and you want to start doing music,
Yeah,
what me I have to say to the person is that um like I said before, let people concentrate on creating. Like music has freestyle. There are people who are big in freestyle. Yeah. Like I know that Juice WRLD used to freestyle and his freestyle will make waves. But now that all of us are from Cameroon, let's just assume that we don't have the funds to do music. So I'm advising them that let they focus on like making their own melodies, writing their own music. Let them focus more on writing their own music rather than trying to freestyle on beats and all those stuff. Do those once in a while to like shape their music now.
Yeah.
Because if you're an upcoming and if you consistently freestyle, yes, you're working, but you will not be able to identify yourself. You understand? You know, like identify the kind of your own purpose in music. You know, really discover it. You can even start like there are musicians that have started music, big musicians. They started music quite alright, but then they later discover they sat down, went through their music again. Like some people that have started music 1 2 years, they're not singing the type of music that they used to do before. Yeah, there's a little bit of change. So as a young artist, let's just say you're doing music for fun and you want to better your type, your writing, your pen game or whatever you call it, it's not like you're competing with anybody.
Okay.
Don't think that you have to be good. You understand?
Just be yourself and be the best version of
Yeah, first of all, be yourself. You can make music even a stack, tack, tack. You understand? Just be creative in the sense that you make your because you are making melody. Music for me, I first of all define music as melody before lyrics. It's not really it's arguable, but for me, music is not really what you see. You understand? Because people want to perceive
But if you say from you, music now actually want to say what is music then for you?
like for me, no,
Yes.
I create music on melodies. You understand? Like you can hum normally you add lyrics to it. But what I'm saying is that don't focus on making more of lyrics than the melody itself.
Okay.
You prefer the melody.
The melody
Yes.
rather than
That's-
the lyrics.
But
Because
why do you want to focus on the melody?
because okay why do I want because melody is like the key ingredient of music.
Okay.
It's no it's like even the basis of music. Then with all the
You know, somebody can sing work, but so far as the beats behind it, the melody behind it is good, everybody will dance to it. Like the lyrics does not make any sense, but the melody backing it is very
Exactly,
strong
yeah.
and people dance to
the
it.
melody there's like the instrumental, but I'm not even focusing on the instrumental.
Okay.
I'm focusing on your own melody. Like
Yeah.
you see, after some time I discovered that Charlie Poppy has a melody.
Yeah.
If you listen to if you actually listen to his music, you feel a melody in it. You understand? It's not about like taking the I don't really know how to like put it if you want to
I
understand.
think we start on that because it's kind of like that. We'll have another session where we'll really go to but now let's talk about the future plan. When do you see yourself in 5 years time?
In 5 years
What's
time,
next after this stage?
after this, first of all, my plan for music is to start this year.
Okay.
Okay.
Like officially you're getting into the business.
Yeah, officially, I want to get officially to music this year. So if I get into music officially this year, and I start dropping, first of all, I want to be consistent. There's
Yes.
a point.
Yeah.
I want to. There's no artist that does not dream of being global. So I can say I want to go global. I have other sub plans that I really want to follow. Yes, in my creative. But I want to first of all start and from there.
Any current projects so far?
Yes,
Current release. When is our first official release?
yeah, it's not the date is not yet online.
But there's something cooking.
Yes, but there's something cooking because the last time that you met me at maybe that song that I played,
Yeah, yeah.
I wanted to start working on content for it, but then I discovered that when I did one content for TikTok, there was TikTok made the song for copyright. Yes, and when I went to check because that beat somebody gave me the beat, it was the beat that somebody gave me that let me work on. And when he gave me the beat, there was no sound out here on the beat. Like about 1 year ago, so I already wrote the song, but I was not having the means to actually yeah, to know record it before putting it out there. So
Yes.
after a while, I'll always go and check if there's a music on the beat, and it was not there. So I already put in my mind that no, it was like a personal beat that he has. Then now lately, as I went and did that content, I saw that somebody just did a recent release. So I'm trying to rearrange back everything and continue.
Okay. So one was for close one special message for our youth out there that can watch you. Come on, tell something to your audience.
Okay, for the youth out there, for the youth out there with me, no pressure. Don't pressure yourself. Just
Don't use yourself to kill yourself.
yeah, don't use yourself. Don't
One step
pressure
at a
yourself.
time.
Just stay focused. Just whatever you're doing now, just be doing it first of all. do it first of all, then have time for yourself to first of all think. Then try to self education. Yes,
Very
educate
important.
yourself first. Not like basically school, just educate yourself.
Especially in the industry that you want to go into.
Exactly.
Learn
Yeah,
something by
just
yourself.
educate yourself. There's no you don't have to follow everything. You don't just have to follow or do everything at the same time. If you have a particular thing that you want to do and you have already what is in mind,
Yes.
don't feel discouraged that you know what. First of all, go find out about what you like. Me, I want to do music. I first of all and I went to the music. I found out how it was.
Yeah.
I found out who is stopping
Okay.
and what they are doing.
Yes.
Then over time, it's not 1 month, it's not one day. You cannot know everything.
No,
One
no,
day.
you
You
can
have
over
you
time.
have to be patient. You have to be patient with yourself, and then you have to study what you want to do for a period of time. Like even now, sometimes when I have a melody or I write something, I feel like there's some ancient something that's telling me the kind of music that I want because
Yeah.
I will look at the sound and then I'll be like, this not me. I'm not the one writing this. It's good. It's just
You're amazed.
yes, I'm
with
just
what
amazed with the what I'm writing. So you see now,
you need to love what you do.
exactly.
Like,
You have to love it because people will talk. There was even a time that even my own brothers, when I write music, they'll be like, as I used to write something, like, this one is which one? This we can always sit there and talk about the good part, but there are bad parts like this.
Definitely.
A lot
Definitely, yeah.
they will discover even now that I know the kind of music that I do, and I think that I feel that I'm good for it. I'm ready to go anytime you
Yeah.
put me on a project. I'll deliver 100.
Okay.
If I still sing, you send it to my
That's the
brothers,
people
or
that will still
they will
criticize.
still criticize. But at the end of the day, you have to be you.
Of course, of course,
Exactly.
of course. Thank you, sir. So, Neva, that's it.
Nothing much to say. Well, I think I've grabbed something. Nevertheless, just be you, be consistent. If you feel that what you're doing is good, then no pressure. Just continue.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You hear us today, guys. Please, no pressure. But don't forget, don't sleep because they say that no pressure. Okay.
Exactly.
So keep working, keep following and keep putting in more energy for the future. You want most creative yourself and only you alone most creative. You were watching another episode of our interview on Fair 55 Studio. Remember, this is your home of Cameroon Entertainment. See you.